All righty, welcome to Woden High School, just on the outsides of Nacogdoches, Texas, for this Region 2 by-district playoff. Number 1 seed Longview out of District 15 versus number 4 seed New Caney Porter out of District 16. I'm Frank Sides, joined as always by Ray Wade.
Yes.
Keaton Daniels is out of town tonight, so we're going to two-man this.
I'm looking forward to it. You know, me and you, Keaton, sorry you're not here. But this is going to be an exciting playoff game for Longview, for them to get kind of their wheels underneath them. They get some kind of contact, an old football reference, and try to get this first district or postseason game under their belt. Absolutely.
This one is presented by Raising Cane's again tonight. Appreciate you guys hopping on board to help us bring this to Lobo fans. Longview comes into this one 29-4, 12 in district. Head coach Sam Weaver, in his second year here at Longview, has these boys really cooking, my man Ray.
Yeah, you know, Coach Weaver's done a great job this season, you know, with a team that's heavily senior-laden. He's been able to, in a short amount of time, to build a lot of continuity with these guys. And, you know, as we've noticed all season, he's had them competing hard. And that's one thing that you always, as a coach, really try to question a lot of times, is your team's ability to come out and competing. Coach Weaver's done a great job with getting everything out of his kids, and so it's going to be exciting tonight to watch them go.
Absolutely. Porter comes into this one 17-16, 4-6 in district. Head coach Larry Crawford's team finished 4th in the district that Lufkin went undefeated in and won. Lufkin played our 4th seed last night, Tyler, and it was a 2-point game in overtime, and Tyler had every opportunity to win that one, but we've seen them up close and personal a few times. They can really ball.
You know, they can scare anyone, and so it doesn't surprise me that game went down to the wire. You know, they're a competitive team, well coached, and you know, but kudos to them on a great season.
Sure, and if you're it's an objectively a good thing for Longview, if you think about it in those terms. Our 4th seed should have beat their 1 seed, and we get their 4 seed tonight. So Lobos clearly have a size advantage just based purely on what I'm seeing here early. Don't know a lot about the Porter team, not a lot out there to pick up on before we see them in person.
Yeah, you know, the eye test, obviously, you know, we're a bigger team. They've got, you know, some size here at center, who's probably their leading player, but you know, you just want to come out and not take anyone for granted and not take this game for granted.
In case you're wondering where Woden High School is, we are just outside of Nacogdoches. Long drive for Lobo fans. We're the first game of a doubleheader, so we appreciate you tuning in. D.D. Williams finds Drew Ward, makes a pretty good move with a left-hand floater, no good. Rebound to number 10, Davon Jonas Reed.
So, you know, you come out being aggressive, and, you know, guys like Drew Ward, you like him coming out being aggressive. But, you know, what you don't want to do is you don't want to give up easy buckets in the beginning.
There's that big you talked about, Wiley Nunn, the junior. Looks like he's every bit of 6'8".
I heard in the announcement they said he was 6'6", and so it's going to be a great matchup with him and Bradberg.
Blandberg strong to the basket. Just as you were saying, Blandberg takes it to the junior.
You know, it's good to see Blandberg being aggressive, and I think he might be able to kind of take it to this guy tonight.
Yeah, he's got a distinct size advantage. So we can see that pretty clearly.
This is something different that we've seen from Longview in their matchup. We've got Dede playing up top in the zone now. So it's good for Longview to have that switch up.
Big block from behind, but Davis Justice comes away with the board. Or the loose ball, I guess. Blandberg spots up for 3. Just off the mark, rebound to Tyler Moses. And again, if you're watching this from Longview or Porter, share this feed. Let everybody know where they can watch this. We know it's a long way here. Crowd won't be as big as it would have been had this been closer to one of the 2 schools. 3-point attempt from the corner. That's long. Blandberg's there. D.D. Williams.
You know, Dede's had a great season, if you ask me. You know, he's really done well with playing that second big, but yet coming through when Longview needs him to.
Tough shot among the Giants, no good, but the big rebound by the 6'6" junior, that's no good, and Dede's there. Nice pass ahead to Justice. He's going to pull up for 3. Short, but Blandberg saves it into the hands of Justice. Justice Davis, that is. Drew Ward's going to spot up for 3. That's no, oh, it does go.
You got shooter's bounce there, huh?
That's right, early call on my part.
You know, it'd be great to see Longview kind of put this game away real early and begin to kind of work on some of the things they're going to need throughout the playoffs. So they're back into a 2-3.
Pump fake. Didi gets a finger on that. That's not a lot of success down there for the opposing team tonight.
Yeah, he went into the trees.
Good looking three there. Tyler Moses, junior guard, knocks it down. Cuts the lead to 2.
You know, New Caney is, a pretty competitive team. You can't let their 4-6 record in district kind of scare you away. They were in a competitive district, and there's a lot of good teams in that district. So, you know, this is not just going to be a cakewalk here from the beginning. Longview's going to have to settle in and really do what they do well.
They're going to call Justice Davis for an offensive foul.
Looks like Longview's picking them up full court for the first time today, and we'll see kind of how New Caney's able to handle a little pressure.
Looks like Longview backed off a little bit. Had an open look in the corner, but Didi closed quickly. Three-point attempts no good. Big boys there.
That's the second three from that corner there.
And I believe you're right that Wiley Nunn's probably their leading scorer, but we're going to take a quick break. You are watching Lobo playoff basketball live on Longview Game Day, presented by Raising Cane's.
At ABC Auto Parts, we deliver outstanding customer service, a huge selection of in-stock quality auto parts, convenient neighborhood locations, and most importantly, ABC Auto has delivered the people and parts you can trust for over 50 years. Now we're delivering the quality auto parts you need directly to your home. ABC Auto Home Delivery. Order online at abcauto.com today or give us a call.
Welcome back. Appreciate ABC Auto Parts coming on board for this playoff run. Gives me one more second to remind you this one is presented by Raising Cane's. Located on the loop across the street from the school. Go by there and get a bite to eat this evening. And joining us tonight, certified termite and pest control. Call Kelly Littlejohn at 239-2124. And Drew Ward knocks down a 3 as we're coming back from break. Makes it 10-7 Longview.
Yeah, Coach Weaver had to call them over and get their attention and saying, hey, you know, we need to wake up and play some ball, guys. You know, and I think that kind of got some guys' attention.
And had we not been at break, you would have heard every word of that. Coach was hot. Clock ticking under 4 minutes left. It looks like 32 might be a problem tonight. He's just got a ton of size, and he's athletic. Tough shot.
And he's gotten 3 rebounds already tonight. And a couple of those were on the offensive end.
Yeah, but it looks like he may be the only guy on the roster with any real size. And unfortunately, the Lobos have enough of it that you're going to have to pick your poison with Didi or Blamberg.
Yeah, you know, Longview does have the size tonight, but the guards for New Caney are pretty solid guards, and they've been able to knock down a few
There you go,
shots.
Rob. Blamberg's going to take that every time, and we'll let him do it. Three-pointer by Blamberg makes it a 6-point lead quickly. That's the thing about these Lobos. They can get out of hand quickly. You're going to have to shoot to stay in this one tonight if you're Porter. And Justice Davis going to go up himself, blocked again. That's the second time from behind. Number 10, Devon Jonas Reed has come in and blocked from behind. Gonna have a foul on Porter. Early thoughts here, Ray.
You know, early thoughts, I can't help but to see how Longview is kind of, giving these guys a little bit more credit than they kind of may deserve.
Oh.
With Drew Ward coming back with another 3 for us.
All right, we're going to take a break with the Porter coach. You're watching Lobo basketball live on Longview Game Day, brought to you by Raising Cane's and or GMC Chevrolet.
And now at OR, we want to buy your used vehicle and we'll give you guaranteed top dollar for yours. And if you prefer to trade, even better, with massive savings on every new vehicle at OR Cadillac GMC in Longview.
Welcome back. Again, presented tonight by Raising Cane's. Easy bucket.
You know, Longview went into their full court press, and that's one of the things you don't want to see happen when you go into your full court press is to give away a easy layup on the other end.
DD for 3. Feeling it. Rebound to Davis, back out to Ward. Lobos lead by 7. Deep 3. Tipped away. It's going to head to Porter.
You know, I hate to see Longview fall in love with these three-pointers, Frank. You know, so early in the game, yeah, Ward has knocked down a couple of them. Blandberg knocked down one. But when you've got the size on the team, you know, you kind of want to go inside and kind of beat them up. It's like maybe the equivalent of a run game in football. You know, you just kind of want to push it and force it down the throat here and just run it some. And I'd like to see Longview use that size inside.
Completely agree. Tough shot. Man, he can play.
You know, if this kid, like we were saying, if we try to go inside, put a little pressure on this kid, heck, if he gets in foul trouble or if he fouls out.
Blandberg again. Goodness gracious. It's like he's hearing us. And
he's saying to us, hey, I don't need to go inside. I'm knocking down these jumpers tonight. But once again, I still love to see us go inside a little bit more.
Sure. And on the flip side, if he is knocking those down, it's going to open up the inside pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Another good move. Blocked by Head, and we got numbers. DD finds Davis. Big time dunk. That kid is an athlete, man.
Those are the positive things that happens when you go inside. I'd like to see us continue to do that.
Lead's already up to 9. 1:25 left here, first quarter. There's a three-point corner shot all day. That's Jace Taylor, the sophomore guard.
You know, New Caney is still hanging around here in the first quarter.
Absolutely. If you didn't know it, you would have no idea they were a 4-6 team that finished 4th in district. Davis for 3, off the dribble, no good.
So yeah, you know, initially we Longview we're kind of taking a little bit too much of the perimeter game, and you know, with our size, we should probably look to try to go inside just a little bit more.
Blandberg comes down with that rebound, and the Lobos are running.
You know, sometimes, Frank, you know, knocking down shots.
And one.
There we go, inside, taking advantage of our size there. You know, I was just about to say, sometimes knocking down jump shots early on can become fool's gold because you'll begin to rely on that and rely on it and kind of get away from some of your strengths.
Chris Head's got a chance here to make this a 9-point game if he can finish off the 3-point play with 38 seconds to play here in the first quarter. And he does. And a reminder, the winner of this one is going to get the winner of Red Oak and Melissa on Friday night. From all accounts, Red Oak can really play. Longview girls played Red Oak in their second-round matchup.
You know, congratulations to our girls on a great season. Coach Leggett did a great job with those girls this year.
Absolutely. First time they've made it that far in 14 years. And we hope you guys are watching. Tough shot. Blandberg's there. Davis with the rebound. We're 20 seconds left. Keaton, we hope you're tuning in. We miss you. We'll see you Friday night. Assuming that we don't want to put the cart in front of the horse here, but we'd like to see you Friday if we're there. Drew Ward's going to have to take a tough shot. Turnover with 3 seconds left. Half-court shots off the mark. That's going to do it for the first quarter here in Woden. We'll be back with the second quarter. You're watching Lobo playoff basketball live on Longview Game Day.
When I was a child, one of my favorite Bible stories was David and Goliath. Sadly, if you or your loved ones are involved in an accident, the insurance company and the lawyers who represent them are Goliath. For over 25 years, myself and my partner, Marty Young, have stood between you and Goliath. The insurance companies know the difference between Godarzi and Young and all others. We hope you never need us, but if you do, we're here to help.
Our offense was dominating this year. Fast, powerful, virtually unstoppable. In fact, the only slow member of the team was me. When I was sidelined with ankle pain, it put the whole season at risk. So, just like when my players need the best care, I turned to a proven provider, Now I'm back in the game.
Get the care you need at physician-owned Baylor Scott & White Texas Spine and Joint Hospital, or visit tsjh.org to find a specialist today.
Welcome back to Woden High School. One more reminder, this one's presented by Raisin Cane's Chicken Fingers down over on the loop across the street from the high school, and certified termite and pest control, Kelly Littlejohn. Give him a call at 239-2124 to get rid of any pests you may have, big or small. And ABC Auto Parts. They came on just in time to help us present this one to you tonight. Don't have a graphic form, but we do have a commercial we're running, so we appreciate you guys. And, of course, our usual sponsors that are with us every week. Thank you guys for helping us do what we do and keeping Lobo fans from having to leave work early and use off days to come all the way to Woden for a 6 o'clock game.
Yeah, Frank, you did all the work. Present this to those lovely people so they can stay at home and watch this tonight.
That's right.
And we thank you for that.
I'll put up my Venmo and my Starbucks gift card code here in just a minute. You can scan the screen.
Your Juicy's hamburger order.
Three-pointer good from the top of the key.
So
Tyler Moses.
Tyler Moses is their shooter. That's the second three he's knocked down, and he looks really comfortable out there shooting threes. So once again, we'll see what Longview decides to do. And we kind of feel like their ability to go inside is going to be our strength some. But, the longer we stay around the perimeter, the longer New Caney is going to be able to stay around in this game.
Kendrick Brown makes a good move. Can't get the floater to go. Brown and Chris Wilder have checked in. Head is on the bench. Another three-point attempt. He stepped up in front of the line. That's a two. No good. Blandberg and Wilder comes away with it. Brown, that's his spot if he wants it. They're going to slow down and set the offense up. Again, share this feed. If you're watching from Longview Reporter, let some folks know where they can watch some basketball. Blandberg, good move. Strong, and one. There you go.
Good to see Blandberg go to the hole.
And because he's taken 3 3-pointers tonight, that pump fake just works a little bit more effectively there at the three-point line. Got his man moving the wrong direction. Who was that foul on?
The big kid.
Okay.
Wally Nunn.
We never want to root against a young man, but it wouldn't hurt if he was on the bench with 4 fouls.
I would think if they go after him, just on this bench alone, he's the biggest kid on that team there. So if he gets in foul trouble, Longview will have an advantage. We have an advantage now if we would look to try to put it inside just a little bit more.
Yes, and from a Lobo perspective, it feels like we're getting the best Porter has to offer right now, still hanging on to a 9-point lead. So there's still time to run away with this. Nice move around the corner. Blandberg is there. Goes up and, they're going to get him for a foul. He didn't like it, but it's going to be a foul, and that's going to send Wiley Nunn to the free throw line. Been a big part of the offense tonight for Porter.
This team is 4-6, Frank, but, they really don't play like a 4-6 team. And so that would just lead us to believe that district they were in was a really competitive district.
Really, really tough district. Lufkin won the district at 10-0.
And we know the history of Lufkin as athletes and competitors and teams.
Yes, they're lurking in the third round. The Lobos can get there. A big, big time 1-versus-1 in the regional quarterfinal. Site would obviously be to be determined, but we don't want to count our chickens before they hatch.
Nope.
Kendrick Brown to the basket strong. He got fouled. I believe they're going to call it on the floor. No free throws here.
So we had some subs come in during that timeout.
We did. Looks like Jalen Hawley Lee, Dede Williams, Kendrick Brown, Chris Wilder, and Chris Head on the floor for your Lobos. And Hawley Lee goes up strong, gets his own rebound, can't get that to go. And the big man's there to rip it away for Porter. I'm just going to refer to him as the big man. You know who I'm talking about. Wiley Nunn.
Wiley Nunn for New Caney.
And it's not just his 6'6" size. Look how much length he has. Those arms are got the wingspan of every bit of DD's, if not more.
Yes, and he's really quick off his feet. To be a junior, he moves really well.
You can tell he's a good athlete.
So Longview's extended to 2-3. I'll have Wilder up on top, which is great. Oh, Lord.
And I suspect, injured shoulder. I suspect that's what the substitution was about. We got a little more athleticism and speed on the outside. You okay?
I'm good.
An errant pass headed our way. It might have injured my color commentator as Kendrick Brown spots up for 3, and there was no doubt about that.
It's a great look by Brown.
That's his spot and not a soul around him. I bet everything I got he knocks that down. Double dribble. And again, you just look up and it's still a 9-point game. 5.5 to go here, second quarter.
We'll see what offense that Coach Weaver comes down with this group and see what he looks to kind of take advantage of there.
Brown, nice move. D.D. Williams gets the pass. It's blocked. Blocked by none. He's really having an impact on this one early. Open look. He's going to take it. No good. D.D. with the rebound.
Yeah, I think he was open for a reason that time, huh?
Might have been. Jalen Holly-Lee. Nice pass to Wilder, up and under. That's good.
Nice move on Wilder's point. That's also good for us to kind of get the ball inside. Just want to continue to try to work that.
Wow, and none again. I feel like he's got 12 of their 20.
Yeah, he's having a good first half. He's been really effective on the defensive end and the offensive end.
D.D. Williams for 3. Feeling it.
Well, Frank, you called for the cheerleaders, and they arrived.
Just in time.
I think that's what we need, a little spirit.
That's right. So it looks like they're going to get Holly-Lee for a foul here. It's going to be Porter basketball. There are a lot of cheerleaders, too. I didn't know we had that many. They're still coming.
Yeah, I think they're going to drown you out, Frank.
Lobo Nation might just be happy about that.
Yeah, they're gonna have the cheers going all on you right now.
Good defense here by the Lobos.
There's 4 minutes left in this game. I'd like to see Longview kind of extend this lead and go into half with a real comfortable lead.
Nice move, but it's going to be a tough finish. He can't get there. D.D. Williams with the rebound. Plenty of time to extend this lead. You look up, and we're up by 11. Make that 13, Wilder.
And, as we discussed, one of the things that we feel like they should take advantage of is kind of that inside a little bit. Putting a little pressure on Wally Nunn and let those jumpers come off of passes and working it around a little bit more than just coming down and shooting them on the first pass.
And we say it every week, what a luxury it is to have somebody like Wilder coming off the bench with that energy and athleticism, man. Yes. And size, he's a big kid. Oh, and speaking of Wilder, he goes up to block the shot, but he fouls Nunn, and he'll take 2.
And Wilder has always been very consistent coming off the bench this year for us. He comes in with great energy and plays hard, plays smart.
Got a 1A regional quarterfinal game tonight for the girls coming up next here in this gym. That's why we got started so early. I'll have something to do while I'm breaking down.
I want to thank the people from Woden for hosting this. This is a really nice gym they have here.
Out in kind of the middle of nowhere, just a super nice gym.
Yes, and all of those people from Longview that went to school at Stephen F. Austin. My cousin AJ went to school at Stephen F. Austin, and I would come down and visit him down in Nacogdoches. I had to call him and tell him how this trip brought back a lot of memories. So it's great to be back in this Nacogdoches County.
Holly-Lee can't knock the 3 down, but Wilder gets the rebound and a putback. 6 consecutive points from Chris Wilder.
There's our effectiveness, Frank. That's what we talk about. If Longview can kind of try to work it on the inside out, I think we can put these guys away and go into the second half with a comfortable lead.
And more importantly, leave here healthy.
Yes.
Another turnover. And that change that Coach Weaver made, subbing in some athleticism and some speed on the outside, is kind of wreaking some havoc. It looks like it's working, up by 14 now.
Yeah, I bet you Coach Weaver felt like he had a lot of guys looking on the defensive end. He needed some guys being a little bit more active.
Brown makes a move. They're going to get him. No, they're going to call a block. It's going to be number 10.
Smart move on Brown. You got a smaller guy on you. Just go ahead and try to get to the basket there.
Speaking of that, Robert Brown, we know you're watching, man. We appreciate you watching. We had fun with you in the booth on senior night. Wilder, he's going to take it, and he's going to knock it down. 8 consecutive points from Chris Wilder.
Hey, Wilder's playing well. That's what happens. You start getting ball and you get action on the inside. You move out to the elbow. Those jumpers go down a little bit easier.
That's right. Lead's gone from 9 to 16 just like that with this substitution, this lineup for the Lobos. I think Coach Weaver's going to leave it here. 3-point attempt from the corner, contested by Brown. No good. And Chris Head's going to come away with it. He finds Wilder ahead for an easy bucket. That's 10 consecutive points by Chris Wilder. And that's going to do it for the Porter coach. You're going to call timeout. We're going to take a break with you. You are watching Lobo Playoff Basketball presented by Raising Cane's.
I am Emily Kidwell-Ramey, owner of SIG Ramey Insurance. Thank you for voting me Best of East Texas 3 years in a row for Insurance Agent. I am an independent agent. I shop the market for you. I specialize in home, commercial, auto, and life. Insurance is foreign to most people. You have to have an agent that is going to look out for your best interests in the coverages that you may not know that you need. If you do not have an insurance agent that is working for you, I would love for you to contact us. We're located on Judson Road. Just look for the green door or call me at 903-235-5658.
Welcome back to Woden High School.
So, yeah, we talked about, with 4 minutes left in this game, that Longview should try to, put together a little run here and get into a comfortable place heading into halftime, and they did exactly that.
Again, big shout out to ABC Auto Parts for hopping on board for the Lobo playoff run. Hopefully they can stick around through baseball and football season, helping us bring this stuff to Lobo Nation. 18-point game. Big boy turns it over. I need to learn his name. That's Nunn. Nunn turns it over. Head can't get the finish, and Wilder saves it, but they're going to call him out of bounds. Yeah, Wiley Nunn, the 6'6" junior. Going to be a problem for this district next year, I think.
Yeah, he's a really good player, really good athlete.
You typically see kids gain the most strength between that junior and senior year, so he may come back a monster next year.
And New Caney doesn't have much of a bench. These are probably sub once, but these are majority of the kids that that started the game.
And this, if you are on the other side of the coin, this is the danger zone if you're New Caney. You can't get down by 22, 23 points headed into the half and let the Lobos coast. Got to put some offensive possessions together here. Turnover. On cue, it's Chris Head. Jalen Hawley Lee finds Head. Kendrick Brown's going to be open if you see him. Head's fouled. It takes it to the basket and gets inside like he said. We'll take that. We know we can knock some free throws down.
Can knock some free throws down, but we're also putting pressure on them in the paint. And that's kind of been the catalyst of turning this around. Wilder was able to get inside, get some easy buckets on the inside. And then once you get that, it loosens up the outside, and those jumpers go down a lot easier.
That's right. An even minute to play here in the first half. Chris Head's got a free throw here to make it a 20-point lead, kind of out of nowhere.
Yeah, Coach.
That breaks the Chris Wilder 10-point scoring streak. And he does it, knocks them both down.
Coach Weaver noticed he had his starters kind of playing a little nonchalant, and he was like, hey, let me get some guys in that are going to put some pressure on the ball, get out and run and attack the basket on the offensive boards, and that's exactly what he did.
Yeah, they've not been back in since. That 8 or 9 point lead's 20 now.
So a little basketball lesson for everyone out there.
Keaton's texting you. That's why I was. Yeah.
Good.
Get your phone so we can. All right, 2 free throws here coming from Devon Jonas Reed. First one is up, and it's good. 19-point lead. Under a minute left to go first half. We never got our basketball lesson.
So the basketball lesson, and if you notice this tonight, and I speak with this with one of the coaches with Longview as well, it's Coach King, who, by the way, his family are the namesakes of this gym here. Coach Junior with the JV team, freshman
what
team.
A move by D.D. Williams
a
on
move
Nunn.
on the inside that we appreciate.
Absolutely.
New Caney, they run their offense. There's your guy again, Wiley Nunn.
Having a huge night, keeping the keeping the Porter Spartans in it on his own. Head finds Kendrick Brown, makes a move. 18 seconds left here in the first half. Nice pass. Oh, my goodness.
So, Frank, when we started to make this run and turn this around, the majority of our points came from the inside, you know? So it was good to see that Coach Weaver recognized that and said, hey, we need to put some pressure on them on the inside.
That's going to do it for the first half.
Great end of the first half. The bench came in and played really well.
We're headed to the break up by 20. You are watching Lobo playoff basketball live on Longview Game Day, brought to you by Raising Cane's.
At ABC Auto Parts, we deliver outstanding customer service, a huge selection of in-stock quality auto parts, convenient neighborhood locations, and most importantly, ABC Auto has delivered the people and parts you can trust for over 50 years. Now we're delivering the quality auto parts you need directly to your home. ABC Auto Home Delivery. Order online at abcauto.com today or give us a call.
And now at OR, we want to buy your used vehicle and we'll give you guaranteed top dollar for yours. And if you prefer to trade, even better, with massive savings on every new vehicle at OR Cadillac GMC in Longview.
When I was a child, one of my favorite Bible stories was David and Goliath. Sadly, if you or your loved ones are involved in an accident, the insurance company and the lawyers who represent them are Goliath. For over 25 years, myself and my partner, Marty Young, have stood between you and Goliath. The insurance companies know the difference between Godarzi and Young and all others. We hope you never need us, but if you do, we're here to help.
Alrighty, we're back with a quick shout out to one of our newest sponsors, local real estate agent Trisha Marshburn. Buying or selling a home is easy when you work with a highly qualified realtor like Trisha. She's a top producer at the Daniels Group and a big supporter of the Longview community. She's ready to put you first. Give her a call at 903-238-1502. She sells homes, land, commercial investment properties, and multi-family homes as well. And again, tonight, game sponsors. This one's presented by Raising Cane's. On the Loop across the street from the high school. You know where it's at. It's delicious food. And certified termite and pest control. Call Kelly Littlejohn, 903-239-2124. He'll help you get rid of whatever critters you may have walking around. Hang on just a second. Got a camera person, needs to charge her phone. She's a student that's was on the bus on the way here from school and is going to have to ride the bus back. It's going to be a late night for her, so Karina was plugging her phone in. Again, we appreciate you tuning in. Got a big second half coming. Lobos lead by 20. Let everybody know where they can watch Lobo basketball. Baseball is playing tonight. Wait for Ray Wade to get finished with his conversation with a fan, and then we'll talk about this game here at the half. Keaton Daniels, I know you're watching. Robert Brown, I know you're watching. We appreciate you tuning in. I've got too much going on in front of me to be able to look through the comments and shout you guys out, but we appreciate you tuning in, and we appreciate Juicy's Hamburgers and Juicy's Tacos for being on board with us from day one. We appreciate that auto group over there. Southerly Apartment Complexes, the Noble Roofing guys, and now they're into construction. They'll build you a whole house over there. Give them a call. And Emily Ramey, we hope you're watching. If you are, shout out. We appreciate what you do for us. ABC Auto Parts, again, they hopped on board with us for tonight and the playoff run, and it looks like they may hang with us for a little while. So Lobos lead by 20 here from Woden High School, just outside of Nacogdoches. Big night so far from Chris Wilder off the bench. Scored 12 quick points and helped extend this lead from 9 to 20. We'll just let you kick it and stare at a blank gym and listen to MC Hammer for a couple minutes. You heard Ray, the cheerleaders did make it in. Got a pretty decent crowd all told, you're looking at the New Caney Porter side, in case you're wondering what I mean by that, and you can see all the seats. The Lobos are behind us. You can hear them. Or you could hear them. Right now you can't hear anything but the music. If you've never been out this direction, this is a really, really nice gym in a 2A school, big enough to hold several crowds. So next time we're playing here, make the trip. It's worth it. It's a cool place. And more Lobo news. The Lady Lobos, their season came to an end last night at the hands of McKinney North, the number 8 team in the state. They brought back all 5 starters, all capable of being Division I athletes. A tough test for anybody. I suspect that McKinney North team is going to make it pretty deep. But congratulations, Lady Lobos. You had an incredible season. We're going to miss all the seniors, but the future's bright. We're looking forward to some Lady Lobo basketball moving forward. Lots of underclassmen played huge minutes for them this year. So lots to look forward to. And Coach Leggett and Coach Peck, you guys have done an excellent job shaping the, what's the word I'm looking for here? Shaping the program kind of in your mold. So we're watching. We're paying attention. We love what you've got going. I think Ray Wade might be back.
Yes.
What's he here?
This is my cell phone number, man. Text me your information. All right. Nice talking to you, brother.
There he is. Ray Wade is back.
I am happy to be back.
Had to subject Lobo Nation to 5 minutes of my thoughts.
Wow. Well, I'm sure your thoughts and my thoughts are probably similar to being the same. I saved the basketball for you. I'm just rambling. Well, we were happy to see Longview to go inside because we felt like we started the game out and, we talked about it. It was fool's goals. We'll knock down a few jumpers here and there. But yet, as this game really began to turn was when we started putting the ball inside, when we started really forcing them to guard us inside. And as you called out, Wilder scored, 5 or 6 in a row? 10 in a row. He kind of started out inside, then he moved out to the elbow area and knocked them down. We got a lot of inside play that began to open it up. And then not to mention the work we did on the defensive end. We forced New Caney into some rough shots. The basketball lesson that we were talking about, one of the most difficult shots in basketball is a corner 3. And we forced New Caney into probably about 3 or 4 of those shots, and they didn't knock any of them down. Even their best shooter, number 3, who was knocking down a lot of threes for them in the first half, once he moved over to that corner, he wasn't able to knock those shots down. But you keep him around the perimeter area, kind of at that elbow extended on the 3-point shot, that's a higher percentage 3-point shot. And so that's the lesson for all those young kids out there listening today. I know everyone preaches, the corner 3. You hear it in the NBA all the time, corner 3. But that is one of the most difficult shots to knock down in basketball. And Longview did a good job with forcing New Caney to have to knock down some of those corner 3s. And so with that being said, our ability to put it on the inside, get it on the inside, was really good.
Yeah, I was going to share a thought I had with you. In the middle of that run, with our 3 leading scorers on the bench, my first thought was this 5 could make a run at this district. Even, you know what I mean?
Yes, absolutely.
We have so much depth that those 5 are, with our 3 leading scorers out, are competitive in the district. That's how crazy good this basketball team is.
I know that Drew Ward's able to knock down 3s on a consistent basis, but Jalen Holly Lee is a very effective 3-point shooter. And you could argue if he would be probably one of our better 3-point shooters on the team.
He is.
I like his game.
I believe he's leading the team in percentage made.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised. And so, you talk about our second team is not an ordinary second team. Our second team actually has the ability to come in and compete. Wilder checked in this game, and the whole game turned. I mean, we literally went on that run to where we're up by 20 at half. So you're absolutely right, Frank. Our second team is not an ordinary second team.
Yes, and if you can hear on the mics, if it's picking up any of the music, we're out in the country, so we're getting a lot of Brian Adams and and late 80s, early 90s music here.
Yeah, well, that's my era. I know all these songs, Frank. You're a little too young for these, buddy.
I think you underestimate how young I really am.
Well, I tell you what.
Fun fact, the best concert I've ever been to was a Bryan Adams show.
Really?
Absolutely. We were in Washington, D.C., and he had an acoustic show, just him and a piano, in one of those 150-year-old theaters. It was the most fun I've ever had in a concert.
You get a little street cred then.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I was raised by a hippie that was born in the mid-'60s.
Way to go. Way to go. So
that's what contributes to just me in general. I'm out there.
So
anyway,
Coach Weaver went back with his starting lineup, and I bet you if these guys don't come out and play the way he wants them to play, he's going to yank them pretty fast.
Drew Ward pull up for 2, short.
So, things we talked about is falling in love with the 3.
Are they going to get Davis for a foul? Oh, no. Don't love it, but it is what it is.
Yeah, they got him kind of with the little chicken wing pushing off there.
And didn't need to. He had him with the dribble, with the step back.
Justice has the ability to score and go by anyone, anytime he'd like.
He really does. Everybody on the team has the ability to create. That's what makes him so fun to watch and so tough to defend. That's not going to work.
Yeah, he kind of went inside there to the trees.
This May. Now Nunn with the ball. A little too far away from the basket. Tough shot. No good. Blandberg's there.
All right, let's see what offense we can get into this time and see if we can take advantage of our size and maybe get it inside, see if we can get
NBA range for Ward. Just off the mark. Tipped around. Nunn comes away with it.
Yeah, I hate to sound like a broken record, Frank, but, we kind of took our run when we took advantage of our size on the inside.
Get to the hole.
Yeah.
20-point game. Lobos have a chance here to really step on Porter's throat and put this, I guess, proverbial baby to bed here.
I wouldn't be surprised if we come up with a bad shot now that Coach Weaver's going to be calling another timeout again.
That shot's blocked. Let's see whose ball it is. I can't see.
I think Coach Weaver ended the first half in a good spirits, but seems like quickly they're putting him back in.
Blandberg thought about a 3, makes a good. There you go.
That's a great move, and look where he got it. Going to the basket on the inside.
Absolutely. Pump fake works because he's taken a few of those tonight. You can't just let him have it because he's shown the ability to knock it down. Blandberg, tough defense, but Nunn can really finish at the basket.
Yeah, Nunn's having a really good game for New Caney. They can't seem to find him enough, though.
Blandberg's going to go ahead and take that 3. Off the mark. Long rebound to number 4, Christian Aguero. First time we've called his name tonight.
Yeah, he scored on the press break earlier in the game.
Going to be honest, the list I'm looking at here, it's got some size 8 font, so I'm having trouble reading the names. If you're watching from Porter, I apologize, but I'll do the best I can. At a minimum, you get to watch your team play. You know who they are. T.D. Williams comes away with the loose ball, and Drew Ward's going to pump it up.
We'll do our best to recognize him.
That's right. Ward back with the basketball, finds Chris Head. Nice entry to Blandberg. Good move, up strong with the right hand. There we go.
It's not rocket science sometimes, Frank.
Nope. And this is the Blandberg we saw kind of crush Tyler's will a few weeks ago.
Yes, and he has the ability to do that tonight as well. Blandberg's a really effective player on the inside.
3-pointer off the mark. Blandberg's going to go ahead and take the ball up. They thought he might have traveled, but somebody saw it travel. Wasn't me. Ward off a screen from Williams. Gets to the basket with the left hand. He's fouled. There we go. And as you continue to beat this dead horse, that's not dead yet.
It's not quite dead yet.
We're scoring at will at the basket.
Yes,
but again,
absolutely.
It's a, 32, I don't know, 22-point game, you know what I mean?
You're only human, right?
Yeah.
You're up 22 points, and it's your first game of district playoffs, so everyone's kind of jittery and happy to be involved in this game and happy to play.
The reality is that it doesn't matter tonight.
Yes.
It doesn't look like it's going to, but down the road, it's going to.
Well, what's going to matter, Frank, and what's going to be important is when Coach Weaver calls a timeout and he says, hey, guys, you're not being aggressive enough on defense. We're not getting the ball to the right places on offense. And their ability to do those things and not pick up ticky-tack fouls like that are going to matter. And, as you said tonight, with a 22-point lead, 23-point lead, maybe it will not matter as much, but it will be one of those things that could come back to haunt you against a good team.
Well said. And I defer to you for all basketball opinions.
Well, I
for obvious
appreciate
reasons.
that.
Got a fast break dunk coming. Boom! A big one from Justice Davis. That kid can get up. The tomahawk jam. I know he's trying not to look at us. We saw it. Man, that kid is athletic.
I think that was a little frustration from not getting that call early on.
Ahead to Didi. We know he can do it too. What a move. He can't get it to go. Good job defensively, though. Blandberg's strong. He's fouled. There we go. We had a free bucket if we find Ward, but I think we wanted Didi to come down on top of somebody's head there.
I thought Didi was going to just throw it off the backboard to himself and then go get it and dunk it.
Oh, my goodness. That might have broken the internet.
I think we can afford it. Buy a new internet.
We can't. Somebody can't.
I think if we break the internet, I think,
either way,
it leads to other things to where you could afford it.
Fast break opportunity is going to lead to Blandberg taking a couple free throws here. That Longview athleticism is kind of starting to push the cream towards the top.
Yes.
Was that appropriate way to phrase that?
Something like that.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying.
If you didn't get it, please type in what Frank really meant in the comment section.
And in my defense,
his defense,
the 2-year-old woke up at 5:30 this morning, and that means I woke up at 5:30 this morning. So
Frank, you did a great job with setting this up, and I know coming to a new facility, you have to learn that facility. But
it's a pretty cool little setup, isn't it?
Longview Game Day did a great job. You did a great job with getting this set up and being able to present this for everyone.
Tough shot over Blandberg. It goes, though. Number 4, Christian Aguero. The smallest man on the court goes inside on the biggest man on the court and scores. 26-point lead. Ward off of a screen. Going to find Head open for 3. It looks good from here, and it is. Right on line the whole way.
Heads was able to get him a jumper tonight, and that's good for him.
Keep in mind, Chris Head is a 39% three-point shooter. It's pretty crazy that we just have the ability to score from anywhere with anybody. There's the none for 3. That's a shot we definitely want him taken. Ward finds Head in the same spot. Thought about it. We're going to set the offense up. Ward finds Davis in the corner. He can't handle the pass. Wilder's going to take one. Nope. Tough shot. No good. Blandberg mops it up.
Great board by Blandberg.
I feel like my play-by-play is getting a little bit better.
Your play-by-play is really good, by the way, Frank. It's very good.
I'm just going to take that with a grain of salt.
No,
right?
It's a compliment. It's a huge compliment. I really mean it.
2:20 left to go here. Third quarter, this bi-district playoff game presented by Raising Cane's. Tough shot. Blandberg's there to affect it, but it goes. Big-time finish there by number 10, Devon Jonas Reed. That's his 3rd bucket at the rim tonight.
I'm impressed with Longview's athleticism. We've been saying it all year. It's kind of on display tonight.
Blandberg, awesome move. What are they going to call here? Looks like they're going to get none on the floor.
I've had a chance to speak with a lot of coaches and a lot of people that watch a lot of high school basketball, and they all feel like in this 5A that Longview has the opportunity to really do some damage.
To make a run.
And this could be that year. So I'd like to encourage everyone to really, really follow and support these guys because they have a chance to do something really special.
Tough shot by Chris Head. Can't get it to go. 29-point lead. None. Oh, had a good look at it. No good, though. Rattles out. Blandberg finds Ward.
Nunn's playing a lot of minutes. And he's beginning to kind of show that he's kind of
getting a little bit tired.
Yeah, you can kind of see that. The lift is not quite there than it was in the first quarter, in the first half.
I don't believe I've seen him spend a minute on the bench tonight.
He has not been to the bench tonight. He or number 3. And when you're in there banging with those bigs that Longview has, those strong inside bigs, you know, that can wear you down going to the end of the third quarter, heading into the fourth.
Good job by Blandberg to deny the entry pass there.
Yeah, and Blandberg's a little fresh because they sat the entire second quarter.
I still wish Blandberg would have made it to Longview a few years earlier. I'd like to see him out wide on a fade pattern.
Yeah, you know.
Playing football. Put those Lobo muscles on him, too.
Blandberg's an exceptional athlete. I just had a chance to speak with his father at halftime, and his father has 5 more other exceptional sons as well. So Blandberg comes from a really good family.
Chris Wilder blocks a three-point attempt, gets ahead, and he's blocked from behind, but Chris Head's there to go up strong. And it's money. Finishes on none at the rim. Tough shot, no good. Drew Ward with the rebound.
So, Frank, how much longer do you think Coach Weaver's going to keep this lineup in?
Till he's happy with what he sees. Blandberg knocks down a 3.
Well, I'm happy with what we've seen tonight.
At this point, I think you just it's almost played the fourth quarter like a warm-up quarter. You got a big game Friday.
Yeah.
It's a good basketball team. I think he keeps them in as long as it doesn't feel unsportsmanlike.
Sure.
Does that make sense?
That makes a lot of sense. You know, I think
you don't have a lot of court time between now and your big game.
Once you get to the playoffs, you know, there's things I'm sure he wants to work on.
Yeah, he's clearly seen some things he doesn't like tonight.
He probably wants to keep these guys in there.
And Blandberg blocks Nunn's three-point attempt at the buzzer. So that's going to do it for the third quarter. You are watching Lobo playoff basketball live on Longview Game Day, presented by Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers.
Our offense was dominating this year. Fast, powerful, virtually unstoppable. In fact, the only slow member of the team was me. When I was sidelined with ankle pain, it put the whole season at risk. So, just like when my players need the best care, I turned to a proven provider. Now, I'm back in the game.
Get the care you need at physician-owned Baylor Scott & White Texas Spine and Joint Hospital, or visit tsjh.org to find a specialist today.
Welcome back to Woden High School. One last time, we will remind you this one's presented by Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers on the Loop in Longview. And tonight, Certified Termite Pest Control. Call Kelly Littlejohn, 239-2124. And here we are.
You know, Frank, we got a great turnout, actually, from the Longview fans that made the drive over.
We did.
And it's always a good thing when the Longview cheerleaders are here in the house and that support. I saw a video today of the send-off that they got at the high school. It's a great turnout for that support. So, you know, it's really good to see Longview fans continue to support these young men.
Yeah, I hate that I never get a chance to attend the send-offs, but I'm usually already at their destination running wires all over the gym or the football field, so I just simply can't.
Yeah, well, you know, I saw a video of the send-off, and it was a really good send-off. The band was there. Cheerleaders were there.
They're going to get Drew Ward for the foul, and that is going to send Michael King to the line. I think he may be looking for his first points tonight. He's taking a couple threes that were off the mark.
Yes.
And the Lobos, all things considered, sorry, Ray, look good tonight. You know what I mean?
You know, I think when you get to playoff basketball, it's about making adjustments. And it's about making adjustments on the fly. Yeah, you're going to be able to scout some of those teams, but, you know, teams come out with new wrinkles and things of that sort that you haven't seen. And, you know, Coach Weaver and his staff did a great job of making the adjustments. We came out a little slow. You know, he did some things that he needed to do, and we adapted to it really easily.
I think he traveled. He did. DD gets called for the travel.
Yeah, that's what you call happy feet.
going to be Porter basketball. Lobos lead by 33 here very early in the fourth quarter.
How much?
33. 30. You're making me question my math here. Yes, 33.
Way to go, Lobos.
Scratch that. Make that 31. Kendrick Brown fires off a three from his spot. No good. Drew Ward gets the long rebound. Looking for a screen from Wilder. It's not there. Finds Dede. He's going to shuffle his feet again. They didn't call it, though. Dede gets the rack with the left hand.
Yeah.
Man, that kid is a freak athlete, man.
I enjoy watching him play this season. He plays really well.
Sure, just seamlessly transitions from quarterback to receiver mid-season on a Lobo football team that needed a receiver. Nice finish there. Who was that? Didn't get a number. I believe that was number 3, Tyler Moses. Tough shot amongst the Giants. Wilder going to go up with the right hand.
Wilder's had a great game tonight.
I bet he's got 16 tonight off the bench.
Yes,
only played half the game.
Couple of rebounds, couple of steals.
And I believe you're right, Nunn is just moving a little bit slower than he was in the first quarter.
Yeah.
Dede, good defense, but Nunn's just really good around the basket.
Yeah, he was able to get to his left hand, and he's left-handed, so he was able to kind of get up and get the jump hook in for a layup.
I feel like we're probably looking at one of the first team all-forwards for this district, no doubt in my mind.
I agree. And he's a junior, so New Caney has got them a good one coming back next season.
Dede couldn't find Drew Ward, who wanted the three-point attempt. Kendrick Brown in the corner finds Wilder. Turnaround. Man, he's good. He's on one tonight. Chris Wilder.
Chris Wilder's our team MVP tonight.
Not a doubt about that.
We need Keaton here so he can get there and get the interview in.
Oh, I keep forgetting about that. So
Yeah.
I'm going to have to do that myself tonight.
Well, that'd be fun.
Just means I'll get home midnight instead of 11:30. Three-point attempt deep, and it's good by Tyler Moses. Porter's going to call a timeout. We're going to take a break with him because it might be our last opportunity to tell you about some of the sponsors that helped us out tonight. ABC Auto Parts first up.
At ABC Auto Parts, we deliver outstanding customer service, a huge selection of in-stock quality auto parts, convenient neighborhood locations, and most importantly, ABC Auto has delivered the people and parts you can trust for over 50 years. Now we're delivering the quality auto parts you need directly to your home. ABC Auto Home Delivery. Order online at abcauto.com today or give us a call.
And now at OR, we want to buy your used vehicle and we'll give you guaranteed top dollar for yours. And if you prefer to trade, even better, with massive savings on every new vehicle at OR Cadillac GMC in Longview.
Welcome back to Nacogdoches, Texas. Woden High School. Looks like the Lobos have the basketball leading by an even 30. Looks like the outcome is all but determined here. We're just going to try to finish this one as sharp as we can. Starting 5 is not on the court. Jalen Hawley-Lee checked in. Chris Wilder's in with Dede Williams, Drew Ward, and Justice Davis, who has the basketball, looking for a shot. We know Hawley-Lee can create one. Just going to run a little clock here and see if we can't get out of here safely and healthily.
Yes. And that's the key part, is that we get out of here healthy.
Nice move and one.
That was a great move.
Goodness gracious, Justice Davis.
Yeah, I enjoy watching Justice play. He's a really good basketball player.
Yes, he is.
And if you're in Longview and you're one of those basketball guys or some of those old head basketball guys, this young man's a really good basketball player. Fundamentally sound, shoots the ball well, runs the court well, jumps out of the gym.
I was about to say, do you think he's got the highest vertical on the team? Almost no doubt in my mind.
Either he has the highest vertical or he's probably most athletic. That's dunker for sure.
Three-point attempt long. Rebound knocked around. It's going to head to Longview. 32-point lead, 4:15 left to go in this one.
Longview with a senior-heavy team, this is kind of what all these guys play for. I remember Mr. Brown was with us, and he said he's been coaching a lot of these kids since they were younger. So, these guys have planned for this for a lot of years now, and now they're here, and we'd like to see them kind of live out their postseason dreams. And we're happy to be along for the ride.
Absolutely. That's all I'm here for. Holly Lee gets it back out to Ward. Turns the corner, finds a corner for Justice Davis. No good. Look good for a minute.
There's that corner three we were talking about earlier.
Sounds like it's your favorite shot.
Yep.
Uh-oh. He's trying to get out ahead so we can dunk on him. No good. Easy finish, though. He wanted another one, didn't he?
He did. I saw it in his eyes.
Good job, though, by Aguero, keeping it from happening. Corner three. That's no good. Ward for the rebound ahead to Wilder. Let's see what he can get up with one. Oh, he can't handle the pass. It's out of bounds.
Wilder, just go ahead and catch the ball, buddy.
Ben Van Berkelio is going to check in. So to answer your question, 3:14 is the moment that Sam Weaver's going to get some folks some game action.
It's good to see Ben Van Berkelio in the game.
I want to see him take a three-pointer. I'm just going to be honest with you.
Yeah, it's good to see him. His dad, Andy Van Berkelio, is a former Lobo basketball player. He's here in the building tonight, so we want to shout out Andy Van Berkelio and that class of '85 that played at Longview High School and all those guys. So I bet they're happy to see one of their own son out there competing tonight.
I don't want to have to knock on wood here, but this game has flown by. We're an hour into this and 3 minutes left in it.
Yeah, I'm sure those referees are thinking the same thing. The less I blow my whistle, the quicker this game can go.
Absolutely. 3 minutes even on the clock here. Nice move to get inside, and he scores. Devon Jonas Reed with a nice bucket for the Spartans. Van Berkelio hands off to another substitution, Cam White. Cameron White, but I believe he goes by Cam. Holly Lee gets it to Van Berkelio.
Van Berkelio's got to come around there looking to shoot that.
Yes, he does.
It's
White,
like, hey,
White with a crossover three-point attempt.
White said, I'll shoot it.
Yeah, I'm not in this game to watch.
Yeah, we got to have Van Berkelio coming around on that handoff looking to pull that one up.
Looked like it might have been a turnover, but it's going to stay with Porter. 2:20 left in this one. Again, we appreciate you tuning in. Thank you to the sponsors. Got a big one coming Friday night. We'll know later on who we're playing, but it will be up towards Dallas somewhere. So
maybe not that far.
The school will be. So.
Oh, okay.
We may. I believe Red Oak is south of Dallas, just north of Waxahachie. If they win.
Yes.
So
down
Athens,
I-35 south there in Dallas.
Athens, Brownsboro, that part of the country is the halfway point, or an agreeable halfway point. Cam White comes away with the rebound. Van Berkelio here. Holly Lee thought about stepping into an open three, but he's going to kick it back to White. There's Van Berkelio off the handoff.
Yeah, we want Van Berkelio coming around that looking to make something happen.
1:50 left.
I'm wondering if there's like a dribble pass limit here before you look to shoot. But if I was Van Berkelio, I'd look to shoot on the first catch. Oh,
finds
good
Wilder.
Pass.
No good. That's usually money for Chris. Ball almost stolen. Good job by Jonas Reed keeping it, but D.D. Williams is there to reject him at the rim. And Cam White's running.
All right, Cam White, get you one. Pull up right now.
He gets to the basket. Oh, it's blocked from behind.
Maybe not.
D.D. Williams saves it. Chris Wilder is going to be fouled. He's going to shoot two.
Cam White's, maybe I shouldn't be going in here. Maybe let's just stick out on the three-man weave around the perimeter.
Ball rolls down the tunnel.
He went after that ball like he had a problem with him, didn't he?
32-point lead for your Lobos. Chris Wilder going to take a couple free throws with the chance to extend that. 1:14 left in this one.
Well, Frank, with a minute left, I think this is what you'd want as a Lobo team. You want to come out, a team you should beat. You want to go ahead and try to put them away. They did that within the first half. They knew they had accomplished that. And then in the second half, you kind of work on some things you need to get ready for that's going to benefit you later on in playoffs. And you get your kids out of here healthy. and that's one of the major things as well.
And early.
And early.
School now, they'll be home by 9.
I mean, this game started at 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
And it's 7 o'clock now.
Ball stolen. Jalen Holly-Lee. Tough finish. He's fouled. So I spoke too soon and didn't knock on wood. The pace has slowed to a crawl. A lot of free throws here to finish this off.
Yeah, I think you'll still get about 720.
Oh, yeah.
I'm taking the over-under on 720.
Holly-Lee, first one's on the way. It's good. Kid can just really shoot the basketball. A lot of confidence coming off the bench for this young man. And we saw him step up when the Lobos needed him the most in Mount Pleasant.
Those were some big shots he knocked down in Mount Pleasant.
Just ice water in his veins, looked totally unaffected by any of it.
Yes.
Really cool to see.
Caney subbed in number 22, Frank. I don't have his name on my roster.
I don't either, but Cam Wyatt's going to come away with a steal. Hands it off to whoa! Wilder can't finish. Holly-Lee steals it back, and he's fouled. A lot of action here in the last minute of the basketball game. Wilder's been trying to get one on stream all year.
Well, he almost had him one there.
Went up with 2 hands strong with it. Couldn't get it to go. Looks like Kendrick Brown's going to check in here after this free throw attempt, and D.D. Williams is going to have a seat. So the 5 on the floor will be Jalen Holly-Lee, Chris Wilder, Ben Van Berkeley, Cam White, and here comes Kendrick Brown. Rounding out the 5 for you on the court. 78-43, 35-point lead, 46 seconds to go here. And Holly-Lee converts both. Tough bucket, it's good.
Strong move there by number 30.
Gray Rampy, junior guard, 29 seconds. Let's see if the Lobos just dribble it out. No, they don't. Jalen Holly-Lee thought he might have been fouled, but it's Porter basketball headed the other way. Again, Lobos lead by 34.
Gray Rampy is the MVP of the last 10 seconds.
Nice move, up and under bucket.
He's got the assist, he's got the bucket, and a rebound.
10 seconds left. Kendrick Brown's going to bring it up for the Lobos. Clock ticking under 5 here. That's going to do it for us. He faked a shot from the logo. Takes it, it's no good. So that's going to do it for this one here. The by-district playoff round. The Lobos come in here and beat New Caney Porter by, my camera guy turns his camera off, by 32. I got that. Yeah.
Hey, that's a great victory by Longview Lobos. And, they came out tonight, against an opponent that they probably should have beat. And they took care of business. And that's kind of what you want to see from a team heading into a by-district game. And a team like ours that has a lot of potential and a lot of potential to do well and go far. And so I'd like to encourage everyone in Longview to tune in to Longview Game Day, watch these games, support these kids, and even more so, come out and watch them play. These are some really talented kids, and they can use your support.
Alrighty, again, one last time, we appreciate Raising Cane's hopping on board tonight to be a game presenting sponsor. And for the first time ever with us, Mr. Kelly Littlejohn, the owner of Certified Termite and Pest Control, 239-2124 right now if you've got some sort of pesky raccoon or whatever making the rounds, making your life miserable at the house. And again, ABC Auto Parts, thank you for hopping on board for tonight. We will see you guys Friday night. Opponent and location to be determined. Ray Wade, again, we appreciate you helping us out. It's a lot of fun. You bring some credibility to the broadcast that I wouldn't have otherwise. Keaton, we hope you tuned in. We'll see you Friday night. For Ray Wade.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate being here.
We will see you guys on Friday night.